That would have been.
Oh, this is fish.
What is going on?
We got live golf back.
We are finally back to the golf season. We've been waiting weeks for this. We're here to talk about the Sentry Tournament of Champions. We got Tommy and Dan. We're in Golf Etc. home location. Shout out Golf Etc. Just threw up our first course vlog today. Go to TPL and check it out. The Painted Lines YouTube channel. Check it out. But today we're going to talk a lot about who we think has a chance, a couple of long shots. We're going to throw some odds up there, who to bet on. There's some prop bets you can take a look at. Basically, we're talking about the Sentry Tournament of Champions. At a glance, it's at the Plantation Course at Kapalua in Maui, Hawaii. Par 73, 7,400 yards. That's a long one. Justin Thomas won it last year. Tournament record, Ernie, the big easy L's back in 2003, a negative 31. Guys, where do we start?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is like for 7,400 yards, you got to at least put up. I don't even think Justin went that low last year, but you got to be in like the mid 20 under.
He shot 20 under to win it last year.
Yeah, and that was a pretty high score for a winner.
Yeah, I mean, when you run down, I mean, Spieth in 16 won it with a 30 under.
Yeah.
The last 4 years, though, the scores have been below 25 under, which for 4 rounds is still a pretty intense number. You've got Thomas shot 20 under last year. Xander Schauffele shot negative 23, 19.
I mean, the scores usually are always consistently really low.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the ball.
Already fast.
Well, and they have new fairways, so the ball's going to run like crazy.
That 7,400 yards doesn't play 7,400.
No.
Yeah.
So I guess, we should just talk about the umbrella in the room. Everybody see Bryson out on the putting green with his umbrella?
No, I did not see that. No.
So Bryson DeChambeau out on the putting green, warming up, and he got some guy from his entourage to come and hold an umbrella and follow the putt with the umbrella, blocking the wind to try and get a read on it. I thought maybe you guys had seen it. We could talk about it. I have no idea what the hell he's doing with it. The mad scientist at it again.
All you can do is laugh.
Right,
You can't even get mad anymore. You just laugh.
Until he starts winning.
So
4 or 5 times a year.
I was looking through these past winners, and all of these guys, outside of probably Spieth, have a shot to get after it this week. And that's just because Spieth is there, isn't he? He's in the field? No, he didn't win last year. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I didn't think he was. All right. So I mean, you look at Justin Thomas, Xander Schauffele, Dustin Johnson, Patrick Reed. Those guys are all right in it this week. Out of that group, who do you like the most?
I'll tell you who I don't like the most.
That wasn't the question, Tom.
No,
you go ahead. You can tell me.
My blue chip pick is Justin Thomas this week, even though he's a defending champ and that's always tough. We talked on the last podcast how I think he had the best year out of anyone last year.
Absolutely.
And it showed no signs of slowing down and has all the length required to win. He's won there before.
Well, he's won 2 out of the last 4.
He always plays well in Hawaii.
In
that Hawaii swing, he always plays fantastic golf.
Yeah.
It's just a given he's going to go out there and be.
I mean, last time at the Sony Open, shot 59, the first 59 in the Sony Open.
That's what I'm saying. He always plays well there.
Guy gets it done. I mean, at plus 750, that's still not a bad bet,
No,
either.
It's not.
I mean, golf, you're never going to have unless you're Tiger in the 2000s, you're not going to have anything but plus.
So Tommy's going right to the odds. I love it. Yeah. Let's get after it.
Well,
guys,
I love to bet on golf.
Throw some comments our way here. We'll answer some questions. Give your opinion. Give you our opinions.
He's plus 750, plus 7 across the board.
Boy, that Red Bull's kicking in. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
that's
great.
There's a thing on ours that says Mike is muted.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah, cool. But
otherwise, we'd be whistling because we're right next to each other.
I don't like Bryson at 1,100 because I hate Bryson, and I don't.
That's a great reason.
I don't. Well, no.
I'll tell you who I love. I love Patrick Reed at plus 1,600 on FanDuel.
No, it's too low scoring.
I don't.
It's too low scoring. His odds go up as it gets harder. Like he's a U.S. Open kind of guy where
I
if
don't
it's
understand what system, but
so. For those of you who don't know, if you're a plus 700, it means for a $100 bet you would profit $700.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
every time.
Yeah.
Gint, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you. The course review was a lot of fun. I can't wait to get out and do a couple more. Hopefully the weather turns a nice early and we can get out before a bunch of people are golfing and get some great videos.
yeah, and hopefully we'll be joining, occasionally.
Yeah, we definitely need Tommy and Dan out there. The four of us out there last Saturday. It was a ton of fun. It was really cold, but the golf wasn't exactly what I would call fantastic. Although I think Ted's watching right now. Ted, way to hold yourself together after a rough start. I mean, the golf bet is never an easy one because you're either betting top 10, top 5, or overall winner.
I have a couple guys on the second page if you're looking for a longer shot that I love.
Well, let's get after it, man. Pitter patter.
I think it's Scotty Scheffler at plus 3,800.
You love yourself some Scotty Scheffler.
I love myself some Scotty Scheffler. Guy's is the most underrated kind of up and coming guy on tour. But also even maybe more flying under the radar is Neiman.
Yeah.
I love Neiman too.
Yeah.
The guy's got a game.
I'll tell
plus
you.
4,000. So
Until his back disintegrates in 4 years.
Yeah, well, you know what?
From the peanut gallery. I'm with you on Neiman. I agree. That second page of guys that are in the plus 3,800, plus 4,000. I like Cameron Smith a lot. I just like his game. If he can put 4 rounds together, I think he can score. That is
actually, we were talking about that earlier. That is one of the most underrated players on tour.
Absolutely. But the thing with Cameron Smith is he does not complete tournaments. He does not finish strong. The Masters is a prime example. He played great the first 3 days. The fourth day, he just looked like he didn't have it.
Dustin Johnson just went out and won that shit.
That statement, though, is weird because if you have a guy who doesn't play well the first round, but then plays great the last 3, they're like, oh, he's great. He's fantastic.
Right. That's fair.
So
That's
it's
fair.
all about, like, circumstances, like what day you're not playing well.
Sure. But I like Cameron Smith in this tournament. I think he's a guy that could really go out and play well at a venue like that.
Yep. You know who else I really like at some obnoxious odds?
Who's that?
It's Ryan Palmer at plus 9,000.
Plus 9,000. That's a nice bet. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're looking for like a total long shot that actually has a legitimate chance to win, Ryan Palmer is your guy. There you go. Those are my.
Well, we'll do our official picks right before we sign off. Right now, we're just running down some bets. My sentimental pick is always Kevin Kisner. I'd take Kisner in any tournament, but he just doesn't have the ability to go that low.
I think Kevin Kisner is always a safe top 10 pick.
That's exactly right. Yes, if you're doing a top 10 bet, top 5 bet, he should be one of your guys. If you're doing like a DraftKings select, like picking a bunch of guys that you know,
he's never out of it.
Right, exactly.
This would be a great tournament to do DraftKings on because there's no cut.
Absolutely. DraftKings, FanDuel, any of them. Check out Thrive Fantasy as well. They do a lot of prop bets, so that would be a cool one to check out. Where do you sit on Abraham Answer?
Great golfer, not long enough to win this tournament.
Okay. All right. So you guys are both sitting with you got to have the distance to win this tournament, even though it doesn't play 7,400 yards. Like
I think, yeah, but it doesn't play 7,400, but like it's still 7,400. Like I think.
Did you guys say that you're like your picks to?
No, we haven't made finalized.
We were just running down some like ones that stood out to me. If you're looking for longer shot bets, so for Dan and for those that don't know, if you're like Scotty Scheffler at plus 3,800, and you bet $100, he wins. You win $3,800. So we were saying JT is like a blue chip bet, and then we had Scotty, Cameron Smith, Neiman as all potentially good picks, and then I said if you were looking for a real long shot, Ryan Palmer at plus 9,000.
Well, and we were also talking about how it's a great bet on like FanDuel or DraftKings because there's no cut. So if you want to do one of those, like
always forget that
you're
there's no
picking
cut.
you're picking 5 guys that you want to put on a list to see who how many points you can earn.
This is a great week for betting just because you have so many less choices. Like your odds statistically do go up. I mean, you still have to pick the right guy, but I mean, what are we looking at? I guess maybe 35 guys compared to like a U.S. Open where there's like 150 some people.
Right, exactly, and I love that there's guys in this tournament though. I mean, you got Stuart Sink down there plus 25,000. Just like as you're saying, you got to be a bit longer than a guy that age to get out there.
Andrew Landry at plus 30,000. That confuses my eye a little bit.
Andrew Landry is
a solid player.
he's sneaky, man.
He is.
I remember
At those odds,
I
I'd throw
gained
$10.
respect for Andrew Landry in the 2016 U.S. Open. He was ranked 634th in the world and just came out and I think he placed like 4th.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
This guy?
I'd throw $10 on Andrew Landry at those odds.
Yeah, not bad.
Just to make a quick.
I mean, you got some of the stimulus money coming in. Throw it around a little bit, right? Like, let's see if we can make some
way
more.
to spend your money.
Let's stimulate that stimulus.
Yeah. So let's get back to some front runner situations. Dustin Johnson, Justin Thomas, both guys, they're the top 2, plus 650, plus 750 on FanDuel, plus 600 on DraftKings, plus 700 on DraftKings for the both of them. I mean, do you think Justin Thomas can win this 2 years in a row? He's won it 2 out of the last 4.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't bet against the guy, really.
No, you can't. I mean,
he's just so good.
My biggest factor on betting on anyone in any golf tournament is their trend. And
he's obviously trending up.
He's been trending for 12 months.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and it's one thing, like, the reason I maybe wouldn't take, Dustin is, he just kind of hit, but at some point you hit that peak.
You peak and
then it's hard to keep it going. But
I can't imagine.
He hasn't had that big win yet that's really, like, slowed him down.
I can't imagine winning a major and then the next tournament being able to get back up. Like, I mean, listen, I'm not a pro athlete, so obviously they have a different gear. But I can't imagine the absolute flow of emotion that you get after winning a major and then having to come out the next time you play and try to get yourself back to that point of dialed in. That's just got to be next to impossible.
Unless you're Tiger Woods.
See,
exactly. I mean, they're different.
That's like 7 years.
I would almost say the opposite for those guys. I think they feed off of like just going out and dominating.
I think it's person to person.
I would agree with that. Like certain people, but I don't know.
Well, like I said, I'm obviously not a pro athlete. I'm not, I'm never going to be in the position to know what it feels like to play in my next tournament.
You're a professional
after
athlete here,
yeah.
Tom.
Right here, right in the heart.
You're just a pure athlete, honestly. When it comes down to it, though.
Just establish dominance. That's all you do, man.
Hey, while we have a minute, let's thank the Painted Lines. Thank you guys for hosting us and always letting us throw stuff up on your YouTube channel. We're about to throw another video up on the YouTube channel under the Pull the Pin playlist. Tommy did a wedge instructional video for you guys that have been waiting for some instruction. There it is.
Yeah.
Throw some comments. Ask us what we think of some of these guys.
It's a short 7-minute video. It's just breaking down 3 things that you could easily do in order to improve your wedge game. We just talk about, we talk about the clock system and what that is and how it can help your game. Talk about how important tempo is, and then we talk about something called dynamic loft, which we get into more in the video. So it's nice, it's simple, something that you can do in your backyard if you really wanted to, and just dial it in. It's, obviously if you have a launch monitor to track your carry distances, that's so much better. But something you could do in your backyard and get better quick.
Launch monitor video might not be a bad one. The getting out some of the cheaper launch monitors that people can buy. Yeah. This is a great, beautiful course. So when you get the opportunity to turn this on this weekend, I mean, you get an opportunity to see something that's absolutely gorgeous. The background of our show here is actually one of the holes on the course. And I mean, it's just picturesque.
18 there.
I think it's 18. Yeah. Throw it up on high def and take a look and watch. When Dan gets back, I think it's, we should make our official picks and what we're wagering on them this time around.
I bought your bottle, but then I drank it, so I figured you want bourbon anyway, so.
Works for me, man. We owe Dan a 6-pack for the YouTube draft.
I told Tyson, you're lucky you have a cheap date.
Yeah,
Just
so-
like a light beer.
We owe Dan a 6-pack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Miller Lite, Coors Light. It's all
So what are we putting on this week? I think the main rule right now needs to be that we can't have the same top pick. So
I think we should each pick 3 guys in the cumulative score.
I love it.
One from each page.
One from each page. All right.
I have one really good ones out.
All right. Well, go ahead, Dan. Who's your very solid pick? And then we'll
First pick.
John Ross.
John Rahm. I like
John
that.
Ross.
Who's going across, or
I just
Yeah.
think
I'll
that
take JT.
from everything I've been hearing about him with his new stuff,
Well, since we're doing,
Oh yeah, talking about John Rahm switching to Callaway.
yeah, that's huge.
Shout out Team Callaway.
he
Yeah.
shot
Tommy,
59.
Tommy's a Callaway
Staff
member at
Yeah.
this point.
He shot 59 his first round ever playing with Callaway clubs.
It's
That's
so really
Like
insane.
ever. He said he hit like 30 or
Yeah.
40 balls with them, before he went
Yeah.
out, and
It's
then he
nuts.
shot 59 at Silverleaf.
Speaking of another video, which I have to send over to you, we if you go over to our Golf Etc. Facebook page, we just did an hour-long review of the new Callaway woods, which you're going to see for the first
Yes.
time this weekend. The Epic Max line of drivers.
Shall we show?
They are gorgeous.
Yeah, let's go grab them. We'll show
Yeah.
them up here. There's 3 different heads. Sorry, we're kind of like bouncing back and forth here. But do you have the LS there too?
This is the LS, right?
So this is the, I don't know, camera if it matters. This is the
That's your
Callaway
best one with the
Epic
light.
Max LS. It is a 460cc head with a slide weight. This is the low spin version, so it's kind of a hybrid between the Sub-Zero and the regular Max. And there's a non-LS version, which is just your standard head for your maybe lower speed player. And then we have the Epic Speed, which is your
Which one did you hit?
non-adjustable-
324.
the Epics. Yeah, I hit this bad guy right here, the Epic Speed or Epic Max LS, 324 yards on our TrackMan the other day.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I hit one 282.
So there's that. No, you got it at the. You hit a few.
I mean, not to brag or anything.
You hit
but,
what? You hit a few. You hit
No, I
a few
hit a few.
300.
Yeah,
You got over 300.
which is a surprise for me. I'm not the longest guy.
Yeah, these are extremely forgiving woods, and they're long as hell. So there's that. But yeah, my first page pick will be JT.
So
Like I
I
said,
doing it that we can only each take one from each page?
Yes.
Like, so I can't take JT now, right?
no, yeah,
All right.
that's up to you.
No, that's
I think it's more fun if we take 3 to each. Take
I mean,
3
you
to
just-
no. I like it. I'll take.
JT is such a solid pick.
Yeah.
And that would have been my other one.
Yep. I'm gonna go Xander Schauffele.
Ooh, that's a good
So
one. I
that's my
like
first
Shoffley,
one.
man.
now I get.
He fouls the ball. What are you talking
Now
about?
we're snaking it back, right? So like,
yeah,
I-
yeah,
yeah.
No,
No, that's me, man. I'm
Oh,
up.
he's going.
Yeah.
You got
So
the first over.
second page. Well, I'm just gonna break Tommy's heart here. I'll take Scotty Scheffler in the
Sorry,
second
I didn't
page.
watch Scotty I'm taking Neiman.
Oh, that's right. You love
Neiman's my
Demon.
boy, yeah.
All right, Dan.
Oh God. Did anybody say DJ?
No, we have to go to the next
Second page.
The second page of this. So
Yep.
based off the
Nobody
odds.
has taken Dustin Johnson in our 3, which is hilarious. Well, we could take 4 and have a.
What page are we on?
This one, yeah, the one you have right here.
I mean, my boy is on here.
Daniel Berger's cut off at the top there. Just don't forget
I
about.
can't pick him.
Yeah, you
But I
can.
love-
Sure, you can.
I can't. He's not
Hey.
long enough.
Anybody on this page will work.
I mean, if he's no, actually, you know what? I'll take Sanjay.
All right.
You know what? Thought about taking Cameron Champ just for the length, but
Sanjay M's so good.
Sanjay is so good.
All right,
He's
Tom.
a robot.
Yeah, I
He
know.
absolutely plays great golf.
All right, Dan. Last page.
I'm gonna go. Oh gosh. I'm gonna go Lanto Griffin
Tommy.
because Lanto Griffin's pure.
That's just a dope
He's so
name.
pure. He's so
I'm gonna go with my boy Andrew Landry.
Yeah, I
Let's
knew he was going to.
go.
I knew he was going to do
Dude,
it.
my team is so pure. You guys are done.
He's not.
You guys are no, it's so
It's
good.
not. Andrew Landry's not going to do shit.
Dude, Andrew Landry will rip your heart out.
I guarantee you, Lanto Griffin finishes higher.
We'll go Sebastian
we'll go to
Munoz
side
here.
We'll go on the side.
So, all right, our picks for our teams right now. Tommy has Justin Thomas. He's got Neiman and he's got Andrew Landry.
Neiman's not going to do shit.
Dan's got Rom, M, and Griffin, and I have.
I do have the best team. I know I have the best team.
M
Dude, M is so good. Like, it's not even funny.
Long too.
It is. He's great.
And then I've got Shoffley, Scheffler, and Munoz. So we'll see what happens. What are we playing for?
Who even is that?
He just took the next highest odd person on the list.
Well, it was either that or Martin Laird, and Martin
size
Laird's 150 years old. So.
Kendrick Hughes is a solid player.
Anyway, what are we betting for? What's the bet?
1 million.
You name your firstborn child after the other person.
Too late.
It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work at the time. You gotta change it. Yeah.
It's been alcohol based here lately.
Yeah, we
So-
should probably go a different route.
Well, what could we do?
How about that?
What about local business? What local business should we go buy something from to give to the other person?
Y'all think so? No, I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
Uh,
All right, box of balls.
yeah. I'm cool with that.
I
mean, he gets balls for free,
I get
so-
balls for free. So that's
Oh
fine.
yeah, your staff.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What about this? What about next time we go play, you have to pay for the other person's
Yeah,
round?
pay for the
Love
round.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, within reason. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not like you can pick like, I got a 9 a.m. tea time at Lancaster this week.
Yeah.
Have fun spending $340.
dude, when we go to
golf.
Lancaster, we
We'll
won't be
cap it
paying.
at $45.
Yeah, we'll cap it at 45. Yeah.
All right.
That's fair.
Which is what it costs to play Groff's Farm on January 2nd, by the way.
Are you serious?
I am. I was so irritated.
Did you put that in the review?
No, I tried to be nice.
Why?
I did. Well, we're trying to make friends here, Dan.
I
And the
understand
course was
that.
actually in pretty good shape, but I was just whatever.
It's a little expensive.
Small
That's a little-
business.
It's a little much.
Small business. Anyway, all right. So, any other picks we want to point out here? Anything we want to talk about going forward?
I don't personally like this person, but always sneaks up as Patrick Caroline.
Yeah, he does.
I'm surprised no one in this group ever once mentioned Tony Finau.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. He's
I'm
long
sorry,
enough.
everybody-
He's long enough to
everybody
win this.
shits on him all the time. They're like, oh, he just never wins ever. But like, he's literally in the top 15 every week.
He's a great pick for one of those FanDuel or DraftKings
I just
sets.
don't-
Yeah, absolutely.
He's also just a good dude too.
Yeah,
that
seems
makes
like
it
it.
easy
Yep.
to like him. He's
Yep.
just a
Yeah,
good
but
dude.
when's it's been a little while since I've seen
You know, Victor
him
Hovland's the only.
in a leaderboard.
I think he's one of the only people ever in history.
Oh, I didn't even take
win-
Victor Hovland.
win a-
What the
to
heck?
win
Yeah,
a
forgot all
tournament.
about Victor.
to win a tournament after they win the Puerto Rico Open.
Really?
I think he's the first person to ever do it, is Victor Hovland.
How did I not? Is he on the first? Oh, he's on the first page. That's why I didn't take
Yeah.
it.
So, just so everybody knows, anybody that's watching, we'll be live streaming the final round parts of it. We'll be watch partying the final round. The final round will not be on the stream, but we'll be watching and reacting while we're doing some renovations to the bay here at Golf Etc. Getting ready to start hosting some simulator golf. Tommy, right?
Yeah, we're going to Best Buy tonight. We have to get a gaming computer, and that's the only thing holding us back from doing it right now. So
Yep. So, look for that in the near future. Get into Golf Etc. Do some shopping. Honestly, man, this is the best place in the area to get anything you need for golf. I got my irons here this Christmas, and it just is, without a doubt, a better experience than anywhere else you can go around here. Final thoughts, guys. Where are we looking?
Justin Thomas takes on the W.
I'm still sticking by my boy Johnny Rahm.
I don't think it's a bad pick.
I just.
I mean, they have the same exact odds. So.
Yep, I think
a
John
lot of
Rahm's a
people
good
are-
pick.
I think a lot of people are counting him out because of the equipment change. Like, I think he's going to struggle
What
or whatever.
He's playing like pro.
He's
irons,
playing
isn't
prototype
it?
Apex.
Yeah.
I mean, MBs, but they're essentially Apex MBs.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Or they were like a hybrid between the X Forge and the.
Yeah,
MB.
it'll be interesting to actually see. I think in the low irons, he'll probably play the blades.
Yeah,
I can't imagine he wouldn't.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Guys, check out our Twitter page. I'm on it all the time. It's PTP at PTP 2021. We're gonna start doing some things for follower giveaways. We have a polo that we're going to be giving away that has PTP right here. Also want to shout out Troop Appreciation. They sponsor our tournament for my late friend Drew Smith every summer. So, check them out, donations for the troops. And, just send comments, send emails, send questions, and tell us what kind of videos you want to see. We're excited to do them. Once it gets nice out, we will have content up all the time because we're at golf courses every day, basically, if we're not in here. So
Pretty much, yeah.
If there's anybody that has questions about this tournament coming up, we've gone over a bunch. I saw a couple new viewers just popped in. I don't know if my buddy Ted ever got in, but hope he did because we threw him a little head. He's gonna pop onto a podcast here one of these days. Just be his crazy mountain man looking self. Maybe we'll give him a pseudo lesson or something for being here. Yep, absolutely. All right, guys. Anything you want to plug before we sign off?
Just the usual stuff. Golf Etc. Lancaster on Facebook. Golf Etc. Lank on Instagram. We're always posting on there. A lot of entertaining stuff more than anything, and we're excited about how many new people have followed us on there. So it's been great. Other than that, stop in the store here on the Golden Triangle and here in Lancaster, PA, and let us see what we can do for your game.
Hey, also, if there's anybody watching that wants to see a course review of a local course, throw it up there quick before we sign off, and we'll try and get it the next day that it is not blistering cold or windy out. All right, we'll give a couple minutes before that. Couple things before we go. Check out the video course review that we just did on the TPL site, and make sure to check out all of the Painted Lines stuff. They just are covering Philly sports and entertainment through the roof. They are killing it. Sixers are killing it right now, so it's fun to watch that. All the mess with the Eagles and Carson Wentz and Howie Roseman and all the bullshit with the Eagles. Sorry, I'm an Eagles fan. It's pissing me off. And TPL is covering all of it and doing a great job. For the rest of the guys, I'm Ty, Dan, Tom. We're out. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you Sunday. Keep your eyes out for more content. Peace.